Generation after generation after generation, it will keep happening. I mean, this thing that a man becomes rich and when he dies off, his business closes and his children begins to sell off his properties, it will keep happening over and over again. And there is a reason why these things are happening. The reason is this: that guy, that man who made that money and built those assets did not have time to teach his children financial education, which no school in this world will ever teach your children. You may not have formal education, you may not have academic education, but then you grew up, you went to serve somebody, and after a few years, you were settled and given some money to set up a business, and then you became successful. You built houses, you bought cars, you built investments, hotels, filling stations, whatever. You have a lot of money. And then you give your children the best education money can buy. But the thing is that when your children were growing up, you did not find the time to teach them the financial education that you learned when you were doing boy boy for your master. You think that they will get that knowledge from school. They will never get that knowledge from any school. Even if you send them to the most expensive schools in the world, nobody, absolutely nobody, is going to teach them how to make money and how to manage money. It falls on you to teach your children how to make money and how to manage money. Because if you don't teach them, when you are old and feeble, when you can no longer do anything, or when you are no longer alive, all those assets you acquire for your children, they will sell them off, all of them off. They cannot manage your business because you didn't teach them how to manage it. They cannot manage your money because you didn't teach them how to manage finances. They grew up being rich. Your children are accustomed to a standard of life that they cannot maintain. They will use your assets to maintain that life until that assets will collapse. Everything will collapse. So it's not enough to make that money and give your children or your wife the best life possible. Spend time with your family and teach them the things that they require to know to learn financial education. That is the sole reason why billionaires and millionaires, they are no longer alive, their assets are being sold off by their children. That is the sole reason. And that reason is because their children lack financial education. They don't know how to manage that money. Let me come and be going.